Hey everybody, Jay here. Welcome back to the homestead. Not the day I wanted to wake up to. I think our boiler might be leaking water. Not a good sign. So let's go see what's going on. I think our wood boiler might be leaking. I came out here at 7 a.m. I let the dog out. Kids are just waking up eating breakfast, and I usually load the wood. Well, I came down here. Or first of all, I checked I have a temperature sensor next to the bed there. It said 190 something, and I went, oh, that's not right. Obviously, we set it at 185, so I immediately came out here. I immediately came out to the furnace, and let me overlay what the temperature was. So I went, wow, hot temperature. I'm like, what's the story with that? So what I did was, first thing I checked was the pump. Pump is still circulating. Anytime you get a huge spike in temperature, I'm like, oh, maybe the pump blew out. And then I checked the water. Let me show you now. Water level's here. Water level should be here. That's a massive chunk of water missing. So it was pretty dark out. I couldn't see. That's why I'm bringing you guys here now. I have no idea why we're missing. That is a large amount of water. Our temperature now is at $1.75 because I set it as low as I could. I went inside. I was literally hoping for a flooded basement. I was hoping for a flooded basement. I'm figuring this out as we're doing it live, literally as I'm filming it. So I came out here, it was dark out, water level's low, temperature was pegged super high. First thing I checked was the damper. Not stuck, it wasn't stuck open. We have literally nothing left in there. I don't know. Oh, I'm glad I was recording that. I don't know. I feel a little better now. You see that cap? I didn't notice this morning. This is the first time I've been out here because I had to drop the kids off. See the cap? Oh. We're not out of the woods yet. That cap, that's exactly what happens to your cap when you get a boil over. So 196 degrees with that cap. Clearly, it's raining out. That didn't help this morning diagnose it. I don't see any leaks here underneath the machine. I don't see any leaks here. Pumps are still circulating. Maybe our solenoid just stuck. I've never had this problem before, so that's why I brought the camera, and we're just literally just figuring out. It was dark out when I first came out here, so I'm kind of nervous to put water in it. We could have a leak. See where that water level is right here? That baffle wall is still pretty high up. I don't know. That's gonna suck. Well, I'm kind of nervous to put water in it. Whatever, let's get the garden hose. Let's fill it back up. Maybe we just had a sticky solenoid. Now that I'm thinking, I didn't clean the solenoid and oil it when we started. I usually do that every year. I didn't because I didn't have any WD-40, so maybe it just got stuck open and got really, really hot. 196 is hot. I set mine at 185, so that's 11 degrees. And we're calling for heat in the house, so I don't know. So far, our pump is good. Everything inside was good. I went downstairs, there's no water in the basement. I guess let me put some water in it and we'll see. I am nervous as all hell that we may have a pinhole leak somewhere because this water is here and that's below the baffles there. So I guess let's get the hose and see. Hopefully we just had a sticky door, sticky solenoid. Let's get the hose and we'll see. So if you have no water around the machine and you have no water inside, I didn't catch that cap this morning when I came out here, so I was assuming the water was leaking into the firebox. But with that cap dislodged there, I feel a little bit better. All right, well, this is crazy. Let me pinch that. Oh, seeing that cap makes me so happy. I hope it's just a boil over. Not today, Satan, come on. Let's keep an eye on the gate level. You know, every time it's rained out, I've had an issue with this machine. Last time our pump blew, it was raining. So I hope you can really, I don't know if you can see. I'm not making this up. There's our water level now. I'll let you know when it's full. I don't see any. That's a lot of water we lost. I don't see any dripping yet. Oh God, I am nervous as hell right now. Not today, Satan. Not today, hopefully. All right, we'll let you know when we get it filled up. I guess while we're waiting for it to fill up, might as well clean out these ashes. So let's go ahead and do that while we wait. Gonna hopefully get our fire going again. We're gonna figure this out together, folks. All right, well, fast forward a few minutes. We clean the ash out. Our water level is now at just about full. Man, that was a shitload of water. Excuse me, that was a lot of water. I don't know. We're gonna let's get a fire going. Let's clean our door. Actually, let's clean our door solenoid there before we get a fire going. Because we don't want it rip roaring trying to clean that door. All right, well, this is what I should have showed you guys when we started the machine. Is solenoid damper maintenance. These are only self tappers. There's not a whole lot of thread that holds that on. But yeah, there's your damper. This is why I love L Classics, because this is all that controls your machine when it calls for heat. So we got some WD-40 here. Give that a little spray, springs. That's all I usually do every year, is just kind of give it a spray. But we do have a couple wire brushes here. See if we can just kind of clean this lip a little bit. It's metal on metal, so don't take much. This time of the year too, I'm burning a lot of like junk pine and, you know, kind of wet stuff, and just like booger, you know, booger wood I call it. Stuff that's hanging around that I don't want to deal with. We keep the nice premium hardwood logs. Yeah, that metal on metal looks. Don't take much to clean that. Just that. So let's see here. I guess we're gonna call for heat now. Water level looks good for now. Pump is still running. We didn't burn our pump out. So set temp 185. Okay, hold on. I think we're running into a problem here. Set temp. Oh, that's weird. That's not calling for... What is going on here? It's not calling for heat. When I set that up, it should be calling for heat. Hold on, let me let that reset and see what our actual water's at. Something's funky here. Luckily, there's not a lot of fanciness with these machines, so that's weird. That should have, when I changed that temperature, that should have called for heat. I wonder if we're having issues with our temperature sensor, which is under here, which I've never done, or maybe under there. It's under that cover, I know. But we'll let that reset. Give it a second here. Very weird. There's also a fuse here. Maybe we blew that. Did we blow that? No. See the little spring in there? It still looks good. Okay, yep, that's tight. That's weird. Yeah, see, look, watch. 163, okay? That's what it's reading. We want to set temp to 185. That should kick on. That should kick on. That damper should open, because it should be calling for heat. Oh boy. Our water level's back. That's weird. I find that very odd that you get a boil over and then your solenoid stops working in the same day. I find that very odd. So again, our fuse looks good. Let's see. I'm trying to pull these. Hold on, I'm working around the camera here, so. Pull that contact off. This is electrical cleaner. Get some of that in there. Let's pull the bottom one off. Okay, don't want to mix them up. So this is top, that's bottom. Again, spray some cleaner in there. Now we're gonna put our voltmeter. Let me see if I can move you guys. So you can see the two leads of the solenoid here. Let's put it to ohms. Yeah. Let's see what our reading is. Oh, helps if we don't drop our thing. Is that gonna work? No. Where can I put this so I can see it? Only the finest production here. So we got 20 ohms. Okay. Let's do hold on. Got 20 ohms. Bruce at the stove shop said anything less than 20 is no no good. Well, we're reading 20.5 ohms on this. We have our fuse is good. I think we have a problem with our temperature sensor here. So let's take this panel off and I'll show you guys that. You're getting a little bit more than what you asked for in this video, I guess. So let's take these 4 screws out here. There's a temperature probe and a dry well under here. Let's check that out. There could be a disconnect between that and why it's not calling for heat. All right, 4 screws. I've actually never had this panel off before. Interesting. So this right here is your actual temperature sensor probe in this dry well here. So there's just a piece of tape here. That's your temperature probe right there. So let's see if we can get that out. There's a spare port here. I'd imagine if you screw this up, you could just put another one in here. This hasn't been touched in years, so I don't know, go start yanking stuff out that to break. All right, let me play with that and then I'll let you know if I think I got it. Yep, sure did. Okay, that's it right there. God, that was nerve-wracking. Whew, scary. Okay, so now Bruce at the stove shop said, Bruce said now, because I've been calling him, annoying him, that if you take a lighter to that, oh, see, look at that, 120, 124. We already have a huge change from when we took it out. So I don't think that's the problem. I think this is our problem. So I'm gonna attempt to get this on film. Bruce said, hold a lighter to it and the temperature should change. Oh, come on, tell me this ain't gonna work now. There, 79. 70, 78. There's no way that should be going down. Putting heat to it. Huh. I don't think, oh, well, that was stupid. That's not a good spot for that. I think that's our problem. That's our problem. That should be reading the flame from the lighter. Well, I think we found our ticket. Bruce at the Summersworth Stove Shop said if you're holding heat to this tip and you see no change, then our control panel could be bad. This one right here, the one that says our temperature here, this could be bad. And that was wigging out earlier when I first came out here, so that was on my radar once we started. All right, let's take this off. So I'm gonna take this panel off and see if we can get that control panel out. When I first came out here at 7 in the morning, I went to go set the temps, and I've never seen it in 8-9 years. It was wigging out, so I think that this controller here might be shot. Because Bruce said if we heat that up, you should get a reading there. First time for you, first time to me. First time for me too. This is the panel. This is, I guess we could swap that light out. That'd be cool to put a brighter light in. All right, anyways, we're getting off track here. This is what we need to change. This fancy thing here. Tell you, not a lot of electronics compared to those new ones. Not a lot of electronics. All right, let's wait to hear back from Bruce. Yeah, that might. Oh, maybe some water got in there. Maybe behind this gasket here, or lack of gasket. That's probably exactly what happened. You see that? All right. Well, folks, we're back. We went to the Summersworth Stove Shop to see Bruce. Bruce has been an absolute lifesaver. He has saved my you-know-what many times. And we got a brand new control module with the O-rings and the appropriate stuff. Basically, we're gonna swap out this old control panel. This is where you control your temp. So basically, you unscrew all these wires, make sure the right one goes in the correct spot. I've been known to screw that up, so we're gonna basically, let me show you real quick, and then we'll swap it out and we'll cross our fingers and hope. Look, this is what we're doing. We're swapping that for this. So we get a screwdriver on top there, undo all those screws, take out these wires, slide this new one in, put the clips on, and we'll be good to roll. Easier said than done, right? We'll see you guys in 5 hours. All right, everybody ready for this? Red, black, black, white, brown, blue. Can you remember that? Red, black, black, white, brown, blue. I'm gonna take a picture of that, write it down, and it's on video because I've been known to screw things up. I've been known to mess things up. Come on, camera, focus. Those two blacks we don't want to mess up. Okay, everybody say their prayers. We're gonna shut the power off too before we do this. There we go. All right, this is our old one, moisture. We put our new one in. Just to verify, it's red, black, skip one, black, white, and then brown and blue. That's what I wrote down. Let me check my photo of the original one. I do not like wiring. You guys know that. Here's our original. Red, black, black, white, brown, and blue. Brown and blue. Okay, listen. So, when we turn this power back on, this should call for heat. Let's try it. Oh boy. All right, here we go. You guys are witnessing it with me. If that damper opens, we should have success. What? Oh, God. Still nothing. Wow. What in the hell is going on with this thing? Wow. Nothing. Makes no sense. Where are you? I should have 120 volts at this solenoid. Oh boy. I guess it don't matter. Yep. 119.8. Hold on. I have 120 volts to the solenoid on both ends. I'm absolutely stunned. It's set at 185. Brand new temperature probe, brand new controller, and it will still not open up. What am I missing here? We figured it out. 4 hours I've been out here. Right here. Can you see that? Barely see it. I could barely see it. It was on the back side. You could see the spring on the fuse. You can't see it. There's no way you're gonna see it on camera. Bad fuse on the solenoid. Now, our computer, I think the computer is shot, and it probably blew the fuse in the solenoid. I don't know. I don't know, but it's working. That damper's open. It's calling for heat. Right there. That's all I need. That's all I needed to fix that. We set the temp. We tested voltage. The fuse looked good. Ah, God, I wish you guys could see. I wish you guys could see. It looks perfect. But I swapped it out, and a new one worked. I originally took that fuse, put it there, that fuse, put it there, and that module went dead. So I'm like, oh, you bastard. So yeah, fuse. It just doesn't make sense though that it was reading voltage. I don't know. Somewhere along the line this fuse went, but now we're up and running. Check our water level. Yeah, we're just about at the full mark. Well, I guess that's that. Well, after a day of running around, I think the computer was shot, and it also tripped the fuse because we changed the computer, changed the temp sensor, didn't realize that the fuse blew. So I think when the computer went, the fuse went, probably shorted everything out. Obviously that's why you have inline fuses. So I don't know. That's it guys. Thanks for watching. God bless. Sorry about that. Hopefully I'll put this video together in a somewhat decent manner. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and like I always say, we'll see you guys out in the woods. Then Classic was giving me a run for my money. I meant to add this in. I could hear water in there. You see all the moisture on that? We got moisture in this, which blew the solenoid fuse. We figured it out. Thanks for watching, folks. God bless. We'll see you guys on the next one.